feel good because it's hot, but nobody quitting on us or nothing. So everybody's sticking together.
When y'all are working through a day like today, and the sun is starting to beam, and it's humid as hell and whatnot, are are you thinking about what that's going to mean to go through a day like this? What it's going to mean at the end of the season, kind of the benefits, or how do you kind of go through that from a mental aspect? Are you thinking toward the end of it, or it's just kind of taking it as it comes?
You know, push to the end. I'm trying to fight, make it through the whole season, healthy. You know,
Diamond was talking about as soon as last season ended, y'all were talking about what this season needed to be. Talk me through some of that conversation, just what the end of last season felt like and what those conversations y'all have had for the last several months have been as a result of it.
uh, conversation was like it hurt, but we gotta take it in and get back to work, and we go win it this year.
Y'all's group preparing for the last ride, has that hit you yet? Are you realizing, man, I've only got to, you know, 15 more games potentially of this out here? What does that feel like?
It hurt because after this season, I won't get it back, and there's nothing like high school football. You know,
But you did have Lane came in, extended a college scholarship offer. What did those coaches say? How much did it mean to see some of the recruiting start to pick up for you?
they told me that they liked how I was working, and they had seen my grades and they liked my grades. So they were like, keep working and get better, and you'll hear more from more colleges.
What were you most proud of in your game this fall, just as a part of that defense? What did you feel like you contributed that you look back at and feel good about?
Uh, Everything. Like they trusted me to make the right calls and everything. So whatever I said, go. And they trusted me and they had my back 100%.
How much more confident do you feel now in just that level of leadership, making calls, checks, all these things, role with last year under your belt and being another year older? How good do you feel about that position as a rising senior and your handle on everything and knowing what to expect to see?
Very confident because last year I did it and we made it to the semis, but that's not what we wanted. This year they got I know that they got my back just like I got their back.
If if we're having this conversation in June and say, okay, if this happens for Westgate this year, over the next several months, Westgate's bringing another trophy back home. What is that? How do you kind of complete that sentence? What do you guys have to accomplish over the next couple of months, the next few months, once we get into actual fall stuff? What do y'all need to do well, whether it be behind the scenes or on Friday nights, to feel like, yeah, we'll be good if we can do this?
Stick together and fly around, have fun, and give it 100% effort in everything you do.